Yeah.
Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? Welcome to another episode of Dying to See Me with your host, Matt Montague. I'm here with the one and only Harvey Justice. Thanks for coming on the show,
Thank you,
Mr.
so much.
Harvey.
Thank you so much.
Before we get started, I want to give a humongous shout out to my boy, Brian Moore. Man, he made this flag over here for me, man.
Y'all see this?
Yeah, he
This
did
is
it.
amazing.
Yeah, he handcrafted that. He does all flags. You can reach him on the screen there at Uncle B. What is it? Uncle B Uncle B 74. But yeah, hit him up, man. If you guys need any of that, he is the man. That shit came out so sick. I'm so happy about it, man.
It is really good.
Anything handcrafted, right?
When you told me it was handcrafted, I kind of felt like it was, but seeing it in person,
right?
like I feel like the camera's probably not doing it so much justice as to how much detail
it is so fire.
Yeah.
So anything handcrafted, right?
Right.
I mean, you know,
just like our robes. Handcrafted.
So let's do it, man. Let's man, you're good people, man. You know, known you for a little bit, man. And so let's talk about your upbringing as a child. Let's just start right there, right? How was your life? A lot of people they know you're Chef Henny, right? That's kind of like how it started, right? That's how you kind of got your fame, right? Cooking everything with the hen doggy dog, right?
Anything is possible, yeah.
Yeah, anything is possible, right?
Right.
And then kind of moved on to these robes that you and I are both wearing.
Yeah. The daddy robes.
The daddy robes. Yeah, they're fresh, man. They're, for big guys like myself, it's very hard to find a robe that fits. Like 100, man. You're either, and it just doesn't have to be about size. It also has to be about taller guys, bigger dudes.
Yeah.
They just don't make robes that fit.
Listen, you have no idea how excited I was when you called me and asked me for the niche thing that you asked me, and I'm really passionate about the robes. It means a lot to be able to create the right robes. Like, there's not many people that really take pride or specialize in that. So I'm happy to be like the new guy on the block with the, that specializes in something I'm so passionate about. I'm glad that you enjoy the robe.
Yeah, no, I do, man. And this one is my son's, but mine, I love mine. And then I have another one coming, that one off that nobody else has.
The one of one.
Really one of one.
The one of one.
Yeah, that's exciting. So, your upbringing as a kid, walk me through that. How was that?
Fucked up,
right?
But in a good way though, like, because I come from an environment that really like makes or break people. A lot of opportunities out there for death and destruction for us.
Sure.
And then a few little sprinkles of opportunity for things like playing basketball or rapping.
Gotcha.
I chose an entertainment route, and my people wasn't fans of that.
Yeah.
They wasn't fans of that. But it's like I had to make a believer out of everybody, and sure. It's invigorating because like a lot of the things that we struggle with as young adolescents and things like depression and ADHD and all of that, it kind of like gives you that boost when you see people finally start to catch on to what you've been seeing all along.
Sure. Yeah, your visions, right? When your visions come full circle, it's just more meaningful than even being successful. It's just like, you dreamt this for a while and now it happened. You're just like, fuck.
I've been wanting to do robes for so long. It just means a tremendous amount.
Yeah.
Like, I get a lot of satisfaction in all of the things I do, but the robes are really like top for me because they'll be here when I'm gone. I can do cooking tutorials, I can do videos, I can do content, but the robes are really gonna be here at this rate after a nuclear war. They're built like tanks. I mean, these ain't going nowhere.
So why robes?
Because I always wear robes. So a lot of people don't know it actually started here. My first robe was a Sheraton robe. I had stole it from the hotel. And I've just always been passionate. Ever since the day I put one on, I never took it off. And I became a collector of robes. Over time, as I collected more and more robes, it got to the point where I kind of had preferences and different things that I knew I wanted in a robe, like the hidden pockets, like the length of the arms, the things that...
The hoodie.
All of that.
Yeah. All
of that. And it's like, finally, when I got to the point in my career where I could like afford to express myself more, I did, and it worked out.
Yeah, perfect. So you first started with cooking with Henny, right?
Yeah.
And tell me, how did that take off? Was that just like you went viral on one video and then it was kind of like fire after that?
It was like the first video. It did like 7 million views.
Holy shit.
And then the second video did like 10, and then the third video did like 15. So before I knew it, it was a job.
Yeah, so you were just and everything you were just cooking with Hennessy.
Yeah, that's how I really cook.
Right. You know? Oh, it is.
Yeah, my mom's side of the family from Louisiana.
Okay.
And we
down
like
south.
our gumbo. Yeah, we like our gumbo, and that's how we cook. So
with a little hen doggy dog in it.
Yeah. So that's really, I was really just kind of sharing and expressing myself with the world, and people really took a liking to it.
Sure. And then you went on to the Daddy Robes, which we're featured in now. Tell me a little bit about that. How did that all come about? Where's your factory? Where do you do them? Or is everyone handmade? Or is it very specific? Let's talk.
Every robe is handmade. We actually make them at my house now. But leading up to that, it was a team of us, and we all kind of like lived around LA, and we were just collaborating. It started off to where the family was making robes for me, and I was kind of commissioning these sewers to make robes for me. And as I got through more and more prototypes, I improved the design. I added more ideas. They probably thought I was a weirdo at first, because like, imagine you meet me and the first thing you tell me is that you make clothes, and I ask you, I'm like, well, make me a robe, and then before you know it, I'm at your house every day changing shit.
Right.
That was literally how it happened. And then eventually, when I got to what I felt like was the best robe, I brought the whole kind of like, I got everybody together, say, hey, let's turn this into a business. Let's start this. I'll put up the last of the money I got to my name on this shit. And I even was like living in my van when we first started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And you've been homeless, right?
Yeah. Before that, I was couch surfing. I was recording people's songs. That was like what I did.
Right.
I feel like times are hard, but a lot of times the trade can save you.
Sure.
And in my case, like, I learned early on, like when I was in high school, how to like record music. So when I first came to LA, I was like just at all these rappers' houses, like sleeping and recording their songs. And I had like 7 clients, or I had 7 people I recorded songs for. Some people I charged, some people I didn't. Whatever to make the ends meet, whatever to buy me some Ritz crackers and pay my phone bill. Gotcha. So I was out here recording songs for like $40. Catching the train, I'd spend the night for a couple of nights at one of the homies' house, record their songs, and then on to the next house. And I don't think they actually knew I was homeless at the time. Shit didn't really hit the fan until Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. When everybody's like, nobody's in LA Thanksgiving. Everybody goes home to wherever they came from. So it was like, I left one house and I hit my homie up that I usually would have like in a rotation, like, hey, y'all ready to record some songs and shit? And he's like, oh, I'm out of town, visit family in New Jersey. I'm like, all right, bet. Happy holidays. Call the next person. Same story. Yeah, I'm in Colorado right now visiting my family. Before I knew it, I was sleeping in a hotel lobby that night. But it's just the grind that really makes it all worth it, because I feel like if it was too easy, then it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah, I mean, you have to understand the struggle before you can, be out there.
Understand the blessings that come from the hard work.
That's it. Yeah, 100, man. So now you're doing robes for celebrities, man. You're doing Ray J, and you're doing, who else is purchasing?
We did robes for Trippy. Shout out to him. Shout out to the real ones like Ray J, who supported my brand and paid. Sure. Because like a lot of people in the industry, especially in Hollywood, they feel entitled to free shit.
Yeah, even just to promote you, right?
Well, even if off the backs of starving artists.
Right.
And I'm a very like generous spirit, so even with my company, I pay my people well. I couldn't imagine getting free work off of starving artists. Yeah. Like if we rich, that's one thing, but if that person is like starving and like really trying to get it, I'm living in a van and then they're expecting me to be able to afford free robes for them to fucking flaunt on Instagram for tags, like. I just really appreciate the people that support the brand and really like support financially too, because a lot of people have every excuse not to pay for some daddy robes because of the circumstances behind how they are made and just the originality behind it.
And let's not forget, these are luxury robes, right? These aren't, if you want a Walmart robe and you want to pay $40,
then you could go to Walmart.
You need to go to Walmart unless you're a big dude. But if you're not, if you're looking for luxury and you're, that's the thing we talked about on my last show, which was Instagram, Facebook, all social media presence really kind of fucked the game up a little bit, because everybody portrays themselves as they're this instead of their actual life, right? And then
they get trapped.
Then they feel like, well, fuck, I gotta uphold this image, right, that I'm at, instead of just, who gives a fuck, man? Just be you.
Right.
Fuck.
So psychologically, I really analyze the battles that my peers go through in that, and it take a lot of energy out of me keeping up with these people's stories. But if you are out there and you want to like succeed in the entertainment industry, I would say just be yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
And people meet me and they think like I don't actually live my life like this. Like I'm not actually in a robe every day. Like it's a figment of their imagination.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not like walking around with Hennessy fountains and gold Bentleys and shit. Like, no, that's really my life. But it's kind of like when you have that authenticity and that passion behind something, it's way more bound to have longevity.
Sure.
And
well, I mean, I've been to your house. It's a beautiful house, man. You got you got shit going on over there. You know, you got Bentley in the garage, and you know, it's just but you work very hard for it, right? Like you're not, you know, your lifestyle is your lifestyle, but people try to compete with that and they're not able to do that.
Yeah, they renting a Bentley.
It's like, man, don't go renting the Bentley and then you know, talking about, oh, well, I had to do this, I had to do that. It's just too much, man. Be you.
It's keeping up with the Joneses, and I feel like people don't really do things from the heart.
Yeah.
I'm like a very passionate person, so I like live and die by that. So I just feel like people should spend more time getting to know themselves so that they can better express themselves, because a lot of people just do this shit because it's cool or because they see somebody else doing it.
What they don't understand is when you are doing good for yourself, you're hated by a lot of people.
Right.
So when you flaunt like you're hated by both sides, right? Like,
I'm starting to notice that.
I'm telling you, bro, it's bad.
What's kind of whack though is I just started getting like that. Like I had been through so much shit.
Yeah.
I got to such a low point and fought so many battles that once I finally felt like I won, I just went crazy.
Sure.
I went to Dubai one time when I was like 2020 New Year's.
Yeah.
I was on the wrong side of Burj Khalifa, by the way. I didn't even get to see the shit, but I was out there and I seen a gold Hellcat.
Yeah.
And I stood outside the car like a little kid, like, damn, one day when I make it, I want a gold car.
Right.
You know, I don't know, it just be a Range Rover.
I
don't know what kind of car I'm gonna have, but I wanted it to be gold. And that shit like inspired me. Now I have two of them.
Now you got two. What's the other one? You got the Bentley and what else?
Model X.
Oh yeah, the Model X. That's right. Yeah.
Because I hate driving, and I'm not like far enough along in my career yet where I can actually afford a driver for real. So
Sure.
I got the artificial intelligence driver. You know what I mean?
But you got the dudes that you were surfing on their, or you know, I don't want to single them out.
Serving on the couch.
Serving on the couch. They work for you now, right? Like you.
A couple of them, I brought my homies up with me when I finally got to the point where I could like pay a good wage. I definitely brought on people that, from my hometown and people who definitely roofed my head. When I was trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah, it feels good to have people you grew up with not piss on your success and just really support you. I got one of my really good homies, shout out to Big Dan. He shout out Big Dan. D. He was bodyguard for Game, bodyguard for Akon. Like we grew up together, we rode motorcycles together, man. This is, he's still the same dude. He tells me when I'm fucking up, he tells me when I'm doing good, and no bullshit. Like this is my folks, man. And it feels good. But then I have other folks, man, that fell the fuck off over some. It's like, what the fuck? Some
little
real whack shit. Like some straight hater shit. Like y'all need to go somewhere.
That's why I like to work with people that I've known for a while, because they've seen so many different phases of my success. Like they've seen the me in school. They've seen me when I was trying to get my head above the water. They've seen me like trying to protect my family. They've seen me in like different situations to be able to appreciate this one more, I feel like.
I like that. Who is the most famous contact in your phone right now?
Probably Rihanna.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Shout out to her.
Shout out. What's up, girl?
Making them pretty babies.
Man, look at them pretty babies for sure. Yeah. Who is the most famous person that follows you back?
Shit.
Whether it's Instagram or
shout out Trippie Redd.
Trippie Redd, what it do?
Yeah, Trippie I ain't want to think too hard. That's the first. Yeah,
that's good. But
he supported me. He supported me 3 weeks into my business. I had started my business like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. And he had bought a road for me.
Yeah. Gordon Ramsay follows you too.
I think so.
Gordon Ramsay ain't no punk.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay, man, he that motherfucker's so big.
I wanna I want to do a cookout for him, but he don't want to smoke though.
He don't want to smoke.
He don't want to smoke.
Shots fired, Ramsey. What's happening? And so I got Scottish in me. So yeah, we getting out there. We're gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'll ref it. How that?
I
got the body for it. I'm ready.
That's a vibe.
Yeah, I'm
Referee,
eating.
let's go.
Yeah, let's cook with Henny. I've never ever had any food cooked in Hennessy.
Well, it's the first time for everything. You
Never.
got the Henny dogs, you got the Henny waffles, you got the, or as I call them hen dogs.
I'm a hen doggy dog. I'm gonna have to come to your house, man. We're going to eat, sit in rows.
Do like a grill out or something. Once it get a little bit warmer.
Yeah, we're going to your house got a pool?
No.
Mine does.
Word.
Come slide through.
I'm with it.
Yeah. We go watch some MMA in the theater room. We're going to chill. We're going to hang out. Do it.
Kick it.
Your robes obviously have taken off. I mean, it's definitely on its way, right? Do you see this, like your vision being in like Nordstrom's or Dillard's or hotels, right? I know you got some stuff coming up, right?
I see Daddy Rose more as a hotel brand because we are an experience, and that experience. Hey, you mind passing me that backpack right there? I don't think you're gonna be on camera. Yeah, just pass it to me. But basically, to answer your question though, is I do have other products. Thank you so much. I do have products that I feel like would really fit well into the hotel environment. Like I got this one right here. This is actually a fan favorite and a personal favorite. This particular bar of soap, once I get done fiddling around in the bag and find it, actually went for as high as $20,000 on eBay when we sold out on the first limited one of 111, I believe it was. And here it is. This is the Lucky Bar of Soap. This is a splash of Henny, which I always bring with me to my accommodate my Vegas experience because hotel soap suck. Yeah, it's a well-known.
That's
fact.
The one I got, right?
I believe so. I think I gave you a couple of them, but a splash of Henny is really special. Like, it's so special. It's the best soap ever. Oh, is it? It's also homemade. It's like made in-house.
Gotcha.
All natural. No,
because some of those soaps, man, be really making you dry skin, and it be tearing you up.
So it's a lot of cocoa in here. It is CBD infused as well. Okay, but that's pretty much that, and the oil blends are really what brings that moisture. But it's a very, like, it lathers so well. It smells really good. It's all natural. There's no like chemicals or paraben or any of that bullshit in there.
Yeah. So when you so your goal is to have soaps and bathrobes and everything in higher end hotels, right? That would be lick, right? And while you're out here in Vegas, we're out here in Vegas shooting, you actually have some meetings coming up, right?
Yeah,
with some
I got
hotels,
some meetings
man?
with some hotels. Yeah, I'm trying to see what the move is because I feel like I could bring excitement to that industry. I feel like the hotel industry right now is real stale. Yeah. And they're very complacent.
Yeah. No, it's old school, right? It's a very, very old school. They might change a little bit, but it never changes in what they do. And,
right.
And so
I want to bring some excitement to that, something new, and then we make the best products too. Like, not to toot the American horn too hard, but we're made in America, and I feel like that's not done enough, and especially for the state of the economic situation of what we have going on, I don't see why people aren't making more stuff here. So I'm trying to
I can tell you why. It's profit, right? Your profit margins double and triple if you go outside the USA. I prefer to buy anything made in the US first, right, and then I will go, because it's very important that we support American jobs and support us here first.
Right. And I appreciate you buying a robe. Like, for your family, it's supporting 9 families right now. That's how big of a team we are currently. Sure. But it's a beautiful thing, and I wish more companies care more about integrity and profit, but I'm trying to change the narrative a little bit. Sure. And also like provide the best quality.
Right. Yeah, you just did a humongous giveaway down in downtown Los Angeles, right?
Yeah. Sponsored by Playboy.
We sponsored it. Yeah. Got a lot of, you gave out, 100 blankets to the homeless, right?
So it got a little murky as far as how numbers were, but I know that there were at least 111 blankets. Okay. That got dispersed. And there were some daddy ropes too.
Oh, good. Okay. And that was down at the Mission?
Yes.
Copy that. Okay.
I wish that I had more robes, but it was like more people than robes, so
Gotcha.
they were kind of like fighting over them, and that's not what I wanted.
Right. You wanted it.
That's
to go
why we
up.
brought blankets, but then people were like, "Oh, I want a robe."
I want a robe. I don't want a blanket. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard. Yeah, it's like bringing them a Ritz cracker and a saltine, right? You want the Ritz. You don't want the unsalted saltine. You know. What I mean?
I would liken it more to like you got a Ritz cracker, and then you got the little what are little Ritz sandwiches.
Yeah.
And then they see the cheese, and they're like, "Oh, I want rich cheese."
I need
because they're all daddy. We got the daddy
Right.
blankets, we got the daddy robes, and people love both of them. But obviously, for something like we wanted to leave a larger impact, a wider spread, so we went with the blankets.
Copy that.
They're awesome. Plus, it's like they're really cold out there on the streets, and it's like not a good time to be homeless. And
Sure.
I know how that is. I came to Cali because I feel like this is the best place to be homeless in the world, because so much shit just happens, and there's always the beach, right?
And you could dig yourself out of homelessness
Right.
here, I think, more than anywhere else. It's
Right.
my opinion, if you're going to be homeless. So where did you originally come from?
I'm originally from North Carolina,
okay.
a small town called Durham.
Okay, North Carolina, huh?
Yeah.
I like that. I also like that you employ your people that you couch surfed on, man. That's very like that.
Durham natives. The first thing I did when I felt like I made it was I took them all on dinners and shit. Like I just randomly pulled up on them like, hey, let's go get some food. And I like just remembered all the times that they would pay for it, and I'd be at y'all ever been at the table nervous and you can't like order nothing because you don't got really money for anything on the fucking menu, so you're kind of just being I'll take a water and like some breadsticks.
Yeah, I'm not really hungry right now.
Yeah, facts.
And then the free breadsticks come out, and you get down on the whole thing.
Down.
Can I get some more of those? Yeah, I've been there. I know what time it is. Yeah.
And it's like now, shit is different. So I'm paying the bill and shit, and everybody's at the table like, what? Harvey paying a bill? Like,
it's like Nelly said, right? Running credit checks with no shame now, right?
No shame.
Yeah, like it's good.
If
man.
They don't want to give it to me, somebody else will.
Yeah, somebody gonna give it to you.
Yeah,
somebody gonna give it to you. What's the next endeavor for you? Like what other visions are you looking and you have inspired?
I can't talk about the ideas, but I'll say I'm trying to build a pyramid for my 33rd birthday.
Copy.
I'm trying to have the first like authentic pyramid.
And when is that?
Coast. That's like 4 years from now. But,
4, okay.
Yeah, but by the time I'm saving right now for this pyramid. I want to go to Egypt and get real Egyptians and fly their ass over here and have them actually like
do some shit.
Geometrically make it perfect with the Nikola Tesla formulas, and at 11:11 the sun shine through a pinhole in the roof and come down on a tile on the ground and that shit move. I wanted to have all of the authentic technology.
Yeah. So when someone purchases stuff from you, I always notice like your robes are like 777, right? Explain that. Talk to me about that.
So people have different names for them, right? But a lot of people call them angel numbers, so we'll stick with that. Okay. All of our pricing is in angel numbers, and it's to help the person manifest the robe.
Gotcha. So it's never like a 666. Always like a good number, right? 777, and
you could say that, but at the same time, I feel like it's all about public opinion. Like everybody has a different meaning for different numbers. Like I've heard 666 being a God number. Like I've heard 777 being a good thing and a bad. So it's like I feel like it's really whatever resonates with you. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like think of throwing a ball in the roulette. It's like you might like a robe that's 555. You might like a robe that's 777.
Gotcha. What if there was any celebrity, public figure, president, ex-president, somebody that you would want to meet, who would that be?
Probably Barack Obama.
Yeah? And tell me why.
Just to ask him how he did it.
Yeah.
Just to ask him how he did it for real though. Like I want the real answer, not what
they gave you.
Special, not the Secret Service.
Yeah, you want to know who paid for what to get him where.
How you do that?
Yeah. I don't. You think he'll give it to you? You think he'll give you the real deal?
If I catch him on a good mood and he get a daddy robe, he probably would give me some game.
Dude, that'd be if you got him to wear a daddy robe, it'd be different. It'd be different.
Obama robe, yeah.
Yeah, have its own Obama, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Short, Yeah, I like it.
I gotta get Trump a robe too.
Yeah, no,
I gotta get out. You know, another thing that we're doing with the robes is like how you have this flag. We're about to start doing like country pride robes. Like I kind of want to have a. You know how when you own emojis on your iMessage and you're like trying to send an emoji and it's got like every flag to every country.
Yep.
I want to do that, but with robes. So like people go on the site and they can just choose their country.
Yeah, they
flag.
can get a Brazil or they.
But
can
it's a daddy robe though.
A Chilean robe, or they can get an American or. Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah,
it'd be good.
President's Day edition. Yeah,
because there's some big white corn-fed folks and they want robes, and then there's just smaller people here that they want robe. Everybody's gonna want a robe, man.
Right, especially
these things
a
are
good
comfortable.
one.
Yeah, they're so comfortable.
And it's like it's a collection. It's all about the rarity. It's all about the consistency. We actually price the robes by the thickness.
Gotcha.
So I've taken that you like the thicker textures, which are really soft. It's like it's like you're wearing a cloud, literally.
Yeah, exactly. And it's again, I keep preaching this, but being the bigger dude, man, you gotta have something that is stable, something that fits and feels good,
and it's not flimsy and like you feel like if you sit down too fast it'll rip or some crazy shit. Yeah, these are made to last like 30 years plus.
Yeah. And they come with warranties. They come with it all, man.
They come with a warranty and all of that. Yeah, man.
How can you go wrong?
Repair program.
Yeah, like look, man. You're not going to Nordstrom's getting one and then tearing it up and then getting a repair program, right? Like, it's just not the business.
They're gonna tell you, we're on to the next thing.
Yeah.
We service our robes to the end of their life.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. So, and you have private fitting areas. You have a brick and mortar in Hollywood,
West
correct?
Hollywood. Yeah,
West Hollywood.
It's on Melrose.
It's on Melrose and what?
Cursing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's across from like Cool Kicks.
Okay, all right. So
it's more of like a private showroom, appointment only. And then we have the Fashion House, which you've been to, which is like the source where you got like gold sewing machines everywhere. And
that shit is wild, bro.
Yeah,
it is really wild. Yeah. Like you go in and then it's got the whole downstairs with the gold sewing rooms. It's like a dungeon, right?
Yeah,
and it's
more robes.
Fresh.
You go down,
fucking robes.
You see like
galore.
Couple hundred robes and you're like, damn, wow, this is a lot of robes. And it's like, oh wait, no, there's more. You come down, it's like, oh shit.
And then it takes you, but it's an experience, right? You gotta. I figured I'll go over there. I'm gonna get fitted for this robe. Take 15 minutes. I mean, I literally spent an hour and a half. You all the different patterns, all the different sizes, all the different colors, and you're just like, what the fuck? This is so crazy. Yeah. And the hospitality, man. You and your people give, man. Is It's second to none, man.
I appreciate it. We really love what we do. So
yeah, well, I think you have to. You got to love what you do. You know what I mean?
To have longevity, for sure.
So you've done some engineering in the past. We talked about that with different songs and rap things. You ever thought about doing like your own little podcast or anything like that for the fans?
Yeah, I toyed around with it.
Yeah,
I toyed around with it. My biggest thing is like programming.
Yeah,
I'm not really a good programmer, and I wouldn't consider myself a good host either. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm a great guest. So I feel like that's the hurdle to get over, because I feel like I couldn't carry a show all about me.
Yeah, I could see that, but I think too, when you have a guest, it's beneficial to make it about the guest, right?
Right.
None of my shows are. I might, talk about one or two things that happened with my job, or, this or that or the other. That's why people tune in, obviously, right? They don't tune in for me. But it's really about the guests. This show will be primarily 95% about you, your branding, right?
I get it, but how, like, finding the people. That's what I mean when I say programming is like,
sure, it's
a real grind, and
it's no different than getting people to buy your robes, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Same.
I'm not a social person like that. So the odds of me being able to carry people into a conversation at will like that, it take a certain special type of person to do that, and I respect that.
We gonna do it together.
We're doing it together.
Look, you bring some guests on, me, you, and I'll get it flowing. That's what I do.
Let's go.
I'll be talking shit. We're gonna talk. We want to get down to brass tacks.
Yeah.
Right. We want to talk about it.
For sure.
So, when did you finally know you made it? Like, when did you finally go, fuck, this is it? And it could be anything, whether you bought a car, whether you had a certain amount of money in the bank or whatever it was. Just the moment you went, fuck, man, this is, I did it. I did.
When TMZ posted my angel numbers.
Oh, okay,
They posted a price Trippie Redd had paid for his robe.
Right.
And it's crazy because they asked. They was asking because, like, I guess he told them, and then, you know, they have their journalists that have to do their due diligence.
Yeah. They want to make sure. Yeah.
They reached out to me and was like, "How much was it?" We heard it's 1111111.
Mm-hmm.
Is that too many ones? No, that's the right amount of ones.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna run a story, and I'm just like, damn.
You're like, I got it.
Like,
that's the one with the real feathers, right? Is that one?
It's the we have vegan mink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's vegan mink. It's basically mink, but cruelty free.
Okay.
So no minks are harmed in the process.
Okay.
And we pretty much refine and engineer it to be the perfect like consistency for sewing and wearing as a garment.
And that was his robe, right? The one that I saw.
He had a Pegasus robe, and he dropped a Pegasus album, and it was a movie.
Mm-hmm. And can we talk about how much he paid for that?
$11,111.11.
Man, that's fresh. It's fresh.
Yeah, when TMZ posted it, I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, like wow, that's real.
I guess
shit,
I made it then. Let me go get a gold Bentley.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That's is that when you did it? Is that when you got the Bentley?
Damn near.
Yeah, damn near.
I had the check had to clear first.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah. I like it. So you plan on doing soaps? You plan on doing some other things for some different hotels, right?
Yeah.
Do you want it to be a strictly Vegas and Cali thing, or are you trying to go like worldwide? Like what? I mean, obviously,
I want to start with a focused experience here in Vegas.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is the playground and the playoffs
Sure.
really for hotels. They compete against each other like the Olympics, and I feel like they don't have a real fry cook in the kitchen. So, you know, eventually when one of the hotels wisens up enough to get a real fry cook in the kitchen, I'm gonna show them how to cook some food.
Yeah, with some hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would be the ultimate goal, right? That's how.
And then we go worldwide once we perfect the formula. I want to work hand in hand with a hotel.
Yeah.
And make a specialized product for their audience.
Yeah. That'd be it'd be sick, man. Being able to go into a specific hotel just to get the daddy robes, just to get the Henny food, just to you know the whole experience. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of how different it is. You know, because hotels are all about concierge and customer service, right?
Yeah.
But I have also seen lately that customer service at hotels kind of gone down as well, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like almost like they forgot where they came from because they're here. Does that make sense?
Right. And I feel like it's also a lack of creativity. They don't really, there's no hotel that's really like breaking ground right now that's like that hotel that has the amenities and the experience level that's just so far ahead of their peers. And I'm hoping I can bring some future to the vision of what a hotel experience could be.
Yeah. Well, I wish you the best, man. I hope you become a billionaire.
Thank you. Hopefully.
Then you'll be the most famous dude in my phone.
I gotta sell a lot of daddy soap.
Yeah.
To pour that
a lot of them soaps, but you know, anything is possible. Obviously, you went from living in your van to being in a mansion with a gold Bentley. I mean, fucking anything's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Possible, yeah.
Anything is possible, right?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
I know I made it for real when I'm in a pyramid.
On your 33rd, right?
Yeah, 7.
You know, I'm gonna get the invite, right? I need the invite.
Of course,
man.
yeah.
We'll come out
it's gonna
there.
be an authentic pyramid. Like this pyramid is gonna be so authentic. You're gonna pull up to park your car, right? You might still have the caddy, but you might have something else.
Might have something else, right?
You pull up, the garage is another little pyramid type shit.
Yeah.
So it's like a pyramid surrounded by like a guest house that's a smaller pyramid, a garage that's a smaller pyramid.
Yeah.
And then you got Giza right there in the middle.
Yeah. I like it. Spinning cars and shit, putting them up. I'm with all that.
Carvana.
Yeah, right? Like, let's Carvana.
You know, I feel like Luxor was a wasted opportunity. Like, if Luxor let me come in and take over, I could do some really crazy things there.
Yeah. Yeah, because are pyramids your thing, or is that just something that you...
Well, I feel like they wasted an opportunity with that. Like, they could have really made that the place to be. And it's no disrespect to the organization behind them. It's just, I feel like they need some real cooks in the kitchen.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And they could really elevate the experience. And the pyramid thing could be like amazing, but it's like just whatever, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Out here.
It is. You know, I think people, like you said, people get complacent, and then that's it, man.
But it's human nature. It's what we do.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I want to thank you for coming on the show, man.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
We got to do it again for sure,
for
man.
Sure.
This was,
sooner than later.
Yeah. Tell everybody where they can find you at.
You can find me at Harvey Justice III on Facebook. OMG is Harvey J on Instagram, SoundCloud, Snapchat, YouTube, and whatever else they got. TikTok.
All that.
And the Daddy Robes you can find on daddy.boutique.
Daddy.boutique?
Yes.
Got you. And as always, you can always find us at Dying to See Me on all platforms. Look for the new shows every single Wednesday, and more guests to follow. Again, big shout out to Brian Moore for
look at that.
Man, that thing is
can
so
y'all zoom in on that?
Yeah, that thing is so hard. And a shout out to Harvey for the robes, man. They are so plush, so nice.
Eternal comfort awaits.
Yeah, and it's better when you're naked. Couldn't be naked on the show, but these things is fresh when you're naked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you just out on the balcony.
Oh yeah, man, out on the balcony, just balls hanging out, just the whole thing. Yeah, just rubbing on it. So nice. So
look
for us every Wednesday, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time.